5 updates on Love Island USA couples after leaving the villa. It seems like Love Island USA couples are going through a roller coaster of emotions. Jana Craig and Kenny Rodriguez from Season 6 recently split, which fans had speculated after spotting hints on Beyond the Villa. Meanwhile, the winners of Season 7, Amaya Espinal and Brian Arenales, have also split, revealing that their post-Villa visions didn't quite align. In a surprising turn in romance, Ace Green and Shelley Bissainthe shocked viewers by choosing not to get intimate during their precious hideaway time on the show, while other couples were diving headfirst into their own steamy escapades. Then, Iris Kendall and Pepe Garcia Gonzalez raised eyebrows as they've mutually unfollowed each other before confirming they also parted ways. It's clear the Villa's high stakes and newfound fame have led to complicated paths for these Love Island USA favorites, leaving fans eagerly awaiting more what happened next updates. And 1. Beyond the Villa signs that Love Island's Jana, Kenny were headed for split. 2. Love Island USA's Ace reveals he didn't have sex with Shelley before finale. 3. Love Island USA's Amaya and Brian reveal their plans for $100,000 prize money. 4. Love Island USA couple Iris and Pepe unfollow each other on Instagram. 5. Love Island USA's Brian breaks silence on Amaya's split Beyond the Villa, signs that Love Island USA's Jana Craig, Kenny Rodriguez were headed for a split as Love Island USA fans come to terms with Jana Craig and Kenny Rodriguez's shocking split. Others question if Peacock's Beyond the Villa spin-off hinted at the couple's issues. Season 6, which premiered in June 2024, followed Jana, 28, on her search for love. She was briefly paired off with Coy Simmons before moving on with Connor Newsom. Their connection fizzled out when Connor chose to pursue Jana's friend Leah Kateb, which also ended up not working out. By then, Jana was coupled up with Hakeem White, but it wasn't until Kenny, 24, entered the villa as a bombshell that things turned around for her. Jana and Kenny quickly won us over, but their journey wasn't without its fair share of obstacles. Their most notable test came when Kenny went to Casa Amor and returned with a bombshell. After an emotional split and reconciliation, Kenny and Jana became even more committed to each other and ultimately placed third in the Season 6 finale. Beyond the Villa checked in on Season 6 alums less than a year after they returned from Fiji. The remaining couples, including winners Serena Page and Cordell Beckham and runner-ups Leah and Miguel Hari Chi, were looking ahead at their future. Jana and Kenny were also taking steps in their relationship, which ended as Beyond the Villa was still airing in July 2025. As some of us watched Jana and Kenny explain why they were living separately and try to figure out their lives as influencers, multiple outlets confirmed that they called it quits. The breakup surprised viewers, who noticed how most of the Love Island USA Season 6 cast appeared to side with Jana over Kenny based on social media activity. Keep scrolling for a breakdown of every sign on Beyond the Villa that Jana and Kenny were headed for a split. Living separately in the same apartment building, Jana and Kenny's living situation confused Love Island USA fans compared to their fellow Season 6 couples. While Cordell and Serena were officially living together, Miguel was spending all his time in Los Angeles with Leah and was planning to get a home together. Kenny, meanwhile, defended his decision to live in the same building, but not the same apartment, with Jana as they still dealt with long distance. Since leaving the villa, it's a big jump moving in together with someone, and I didn't want it to be televised, especially the first time. Kenny, who lives in Texas while Jana is in Las Vegas, told Variety in July 2024. So we rented rooms next to each other. Another aspect for me is privacy. When Jana gets ready for events, she has a huge glam team. Usually there's somebody in there for wardrobe, and sometimes I don't have the space to change and things like that. Granted, we were always together on the show. It was great to experience LA and to be with her in the same city. The spinoff also showed Jana and Kenny making plans to foster a dog. Before they even brought the pet into their home, Jana and Kenny had different opinions on how they would share time with a dog. Leah even asked Jana if this would cause any rifts, while Jana argued that fostering would be a test for their relationship. At odds with Connor after leaving the villa, Jana was very vocal about not being on good terms with Connor. Beyond the Villa showed Kenny feeling divided about icing out Connor to support Jana versus wanting to be nice to Connor because they didn't personally have any issues. Kenny did tell Connor that he disrespected Jana in the single conversation thus far between the former Islanders. In another episode, Connor and Aaron Evans joked that Jana had Kenny on a leash and prevented him from spending time with people she didn't like, adjusting differently to their overnight stardom. Love Island USA couples status check. Who's still together? Who broke up after leaving the villa? They got a text and found love in the Love Island USA villa. The beloved British dating show made its way across the pond in 2019, following a crop of American bombshells searching for the one in a luxury tropical villa. In Season 1, eventual winners Elizabeth Weber and Zach Mirabelli had a connection too special to ignore. We kept checking off each other's boxes. Elizabeth exclusively told Us Weekly in August 2019. I think we just had those sparks from the very first moment. To celebrate their victory, Elizabeth and Zach planned to visit one another's family. With the prize money, we may take a trip to Europe, she told us. I've never been, and I really want to go. Nothing's set in stone, but then we may move out to LA eventually. While Elizabeth and Zach ultimately called it quits several months later, other couples including Season 3's Kyra Lizama and Will Moncada and Season 5's Hannah Wright and Marco Donatelli are still going strong. Keep scrolling, check in with the Love Island USA bombshells.